How you doing? How you doing? And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all doing good, and I apologize. I should have had this video out yesterday. I meant to do all the event stuff, but then I kind of got sidetracked, found my new favorite cave of all time. We're going to do a follow-up video on that at some point. But I went down a rabbit hole and wasted the time that I needed to actually do the quest for the event so that we could unlock everything and then talk about it and show you. And it's kind of messed up that I was slow on the roll and got completely ADHD'd into fucking cave exploring, I guess. I don't know. It's apparently what I'm doing in my life now. Because this event, it has a couple of things that, like, you need to farm this. You need to farm this. You need to do at least 7 of the new event, and they cost 40 resin. And you only have a couple more days to do it. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few things. So, and real fast before we get into it, now that we have all 3 parts of the event out, I just gotta say, yeah, no, this event was insane. Y'all did an amazing job. But let's talk about some things, because they don't leave you a whole lot of time. So at this point, we have 5 days and 9 hours from this recording to be able to complete this. And that 40 resin cost is steep, bro. It's a little steep. The rewards that you get for it from the shop and everything are great. But if we click on and watch where Petty just clicked, see, we got the mouse going down this corner. This sneaky little frame is the thing we have to check on. So if you've been doing the salvaging the meteorite remains that became available with the second part of the quest already, you should be in pretty decent shape. If you didn't do any of those at all, and you're nowhere near this 14, having to try to complete all 14 of those for 20 resin apiece, plus the 7 that you have to do for 40 resin apiece, if you're out of refreshes or the refills and everything, you might have to really choose to not level some of your people and work on some stuff progression-wise and dump your resin in here. But, I mean, I do have a pretty good guide on how to go through and do a bunch of artifact farming for no resin so that you can level up artifacts. That's something you do since you had to blow through all your resin. But for real, this is a pretty solid event. Let's take a quick look at the shop and everything. And I'm also, towards the end of the video, going to go through and do the actual event itself and talk about some strategy in that fight, because there's a couple of things that you want to watch out for in that. So let's go ahead and close this out. Apparently I cannot click on the shop when that's still open. So this is from the first part and everything. If you didn't see my other video, buy all of these. And I'm actually going through Mora on it now, because Mora is more important to me than some of these gems. You just giving me 3 blues, dog. 3 blues. It's insulting. This is more for the people above AR 30 and everything, because these books have some pretty good value, and you're absolutely going to want to grab this. You're not going to need it until level 10 when you're leveling up talents for your characters, but you gotta have this. This is very important. Buy this, and then buy your books. I don't really recommend these for the value. It's a little bit of a trap, but if you run this 30 times and everything and sink a ton of resin into it, and you've gotten all of the all the purple books that you can for your main people, okay, then you can think about some of this. But with how many more ore are available, at least now in my world, maybe it goes up with world level, and then the ore that you can craft and everything with the resin, or not craft the ore, but you know what I mean. This just doesn't have a super strong value for me. So I would, get your books, read a book. Oh God, old internet songs. It's a shame. But it's a pretty cool event. I almost wanted to run through like the actual story quest stuff, but all the quests in this game are really solid, and I don't like anything that's spoilery. So anyone that hasn't done it and everything, go do the quest, dude. You need to do it. Go do it. but I likes it. I likes it. It's pretty nice. So let's talk about what you have to do to farm this. So you can do this single player or co-op. It is recommended that you do it in co-op for a couple of reasons. Mostly just the amount of time it'll take you to do it, but also it'll make turning in the energy that you have a little bit dicey. You'll have to. It's just you're making life harder on yourself, and you don't need to. So if you just don't like other people and you have to do it single player, you'll largely kind of stick to the same suggestions. It's just going to take you longer to get to that point in the fight where it's safe to turn this stuff in, and you're also going to miss a lot of energy doing it by yourself. And it takes a pretty good while to actually turn in these resources. So if you are super confused and haven't done this mode at all, it's very similar to the first event that we actually had in the game, where you had to collect the different types of elements from people that you were fighting at our pretty little Thousand Winds temple here. It's like that. Killing the monsters gives you energy that you then turn into in this middle circle. You have to press T, gotta press T, and then you start channeling it. It'll show up towards up here in the top of the screen. So once that fills up, you turn all your energy in. But if you get hit while you're doing that, you lose all of the energy that you had. So it's a little dicey, especially if you're going to try and do this solo, because at the very end of a fight, unless you're intentionally trying to leave one weak enemy alive, when you kill kind of like the last big guy from a wave, you'll have full energy. And it won't be safe to try and turn that energy in until you thin out some of the new crowd. So either really try intentionally hard to leave one guy alive, besides the main last baddie that you fight, kill the big old baddie with that one person left, try to turn in your energy, and then kill them, start the new wave, get full energy really fast. That'll be the best thing that you can do if you want to grind this solo. But I like friends. So we're gonna do this co-op and everything. And they give you a pretty decent introduction and explain everything, but I'm the kind of person where I have to do something to learn it myself. You can, show it to me visually, you can tell me about it. Until these get on it, it doesn't sink in and click as much for me. So here are our new friends. Not a single lightning person around. Hurts my soul a little bit. Alright. You got different buffs and stuff that happen during it. Which ones we going after first, boys? That's all I need to know. Ow, and I'm already getting hit. You can get hit just by a monster, and you're not going to lose your energy. So that's a little bit different from the very first event that we got. Man, you had to put them on top of the rock. On top of the rock. That's why I don't like the rock. That's why I don't like the rock. Alright, that completely broke my train of thought. Maybe if I get up on top of this other rock, I can already feel this. The genius. So, you wouldn't really be able to do too much of the strategy I was talking about with the Dark Omen thing that we have going right here, because it's going to be more boss units. So, you would still wait till one of them is, left alive, try and turn in energies. Because at the start of the round, people are charging in, you're going to get hit, you're going to lose your energy like half of my team just did. It's a bad time. You don't want to do what everybody literally just did. And we're going to try and speed up this murder train a bit. Man, that Geo hits hard, though. I see you over there with that truck-like damage. So, once this dude dies and there's like one or two people still fighting my team, now would be a good time for me to try to squeeze in getting my energy. Because you want him to be engaged on someone else in your team. That dude's about to die. We're going to go ahead and just go for this. Are we safe? Are we safe? Yes, we're safe. And we've turned our energy in, boys. 10,000 IQ right here, right here. All right, sweet. And, you know, if your team derps and keeps trying to do it right at the beginning of rounds, at least you'll be able to turn in some energy. Oh, approach Petty. Stand with me. So what's happening right now is I'm getting a buff that I couldn't remember the name of at the start of this video. But essentially, everyone that's around me is going to do a little bit more damage, which is just fun for everybody. So if you see someone glowing like they're a blue Super Saiyan, probably a good time to stand next to them in this challenge so that you do the buku's damage. Okay. Would like this man to die. That would be swell. Can I get the killing blow? Yeah, give me that energy. Alright, so again, now is not the time to try to turn that energy in, kids. Now is not the time. I'm not going to be able to help y'all with him. That is all use. Go ahead and get some chunky boy damage on that. Just saying, my ice guys are looking pretty... Oh, okay, no, they're almost done killing the fire, dude. I can't talk any crap. We was going to be a little bit cheeky. That feels like a poor decision now. We can at least hit this dude up a little bit. Because he's going to be annoying. There we go. There we go. I'm okay with this. Be super nice if we had a an electro person instead of 2 cryo, but you know, it's cool, guys. It's cool. I see you over there, Kiki. Alright, shield off. I swear to God, you and these rocks. Why don't the rocks disappear is my next question. Ooh, 13,000 damage. How you doing? Alright. Someone got greedy. Actually, speaking of being greedy. Oh, you can do it on top of this new strategy, guys. Just stand on top of the rocks. You'll be safe up here. Not even you can hit you on top of a rock. Okay. Getting a little bit of damage there. Ooh, where'd you go? Alright, is this the last dude that we have? Everyone else should be turning in their energy right now. They are. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, and oh, it actually gives you a visual representation of how wide the circle is for him. I don't think I saw that when I was the one with it, but I might be wrong on that. Alright, so just go ahead and... Oh, I was like, why am I throwing... I was trying to hit my E that entire time. Was on cooldown. Was on cooldown. Alright. Should be pretty easy to clean up from here. Now, do not turn in the almost full energy we have because there are big scare... There's only one big scary boy. Okay. How you doing? Would like to get my E off here. Go ahead and pop my Q now. Let's see if we can get rid of this boy's shield. I can't see his health. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? We are. Alright, and with him, I definitely don't even want to try. Yeah, see that little dude out there? That's our buddy. That's who we're leaving alive. I swear to God, Geo, don't you go over there. You leave that man alone. Alright, and I don't want the killing blow on this. I should stop hitting him then. Okay. Ooh, don't you do it. I'm watching him. Ooh. Whew. Kiki was about to catch that. I'm gonna just say that for the record. So if your team is on the ball, you can complete this in co-op into like 1 to 2 minutes. My very first run through was 2 minutes, but that's because we had a well-balanced team. There was some electro people there. It was nice. We were able to work together as a unit. Me and Razor just murdered everything. That's really what happened. So that was actually an extremely, extremely long time to clear this. No, I'm good, guys. I appreciate. Where was the Diluc? Why was that on his? Oh. Did you feel that one in your soul? Oh my God. I almost didn't get my rewards. Where? No. Okay. Petty's just taking an L on that one. Just taking an L on that. Is there still a way I can get that? It hurts my feelings a little bit. Maybe it'll show up in the mail. But yeah, no, it's fun. I can't believe that the third part of the event has something that essentially was basically what the entire first event the game ever had won. So the fact that that's, you know, I don't want to say recycled, but the fact that that was like part 3 in a other 2-part series that were all massive gameplay hours themselves. That's y'all did pretty good on this one. Y'all did pretty good. I did. Man, that hurts my soul though. 5 minutes and I didn't even get the loot. I didn't lose any resin, right? Right? Yeah, didn't lose any resin. Just didn't. Oh, that was a long 5 minutes. That hurts my soul. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut to the outro. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys again for stopping by. I really appreciate all your faces. Working on some other stuff. Might be popping up another channel or 2 here soon. We're going to see. We're going to see. But for right now, if you guys could do your boy a huge, huge favor, help me defeat the machines. Be my John Connor. And leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, baby. And then check out our socials too. We're just starting some of those other ones out, so any early support on that is really, really huge, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love you. You're gonna have to catch your boy in the next one, cause we're out of here. Deuces.